You know, there are 2 steps involved in a successful lab. Just 2. Just 2, man. Just 2. That's it. The first one is safety. Safety is a very important thing. Because if you go and do things in the lab that you shouldn't be doing, maybe like dance moves or throwing stuff or, you know, just knocking things over, people can get hurt. And we don't want that. No. The second step to the key is safety about labs is also listening to the instructor when things need to happen. Okay? That's a key thing there. And now, if you didn't know who I was, maybe you've seen all my Lamborghinis out there in Beverly Hills. Whether they're really mine or not, I have no idea. But I'm Ty Lopez, and here I'm turning it over now to Grandmaster C himself. Grandmaster C, woo! Hey, let's give it up for my main man, Ty. Yeah, okay, so here's the deal about our lab today. We're going to check out one of the gas laws we've checked out in class called Gay-Lussac's law. Now, in this case here, the gear that we're going to be using is our famous Labquest. So, without further delay, here we go. So, we have ourselves our Labquest. Now, notice there's 2 things going on here. We have a temperature in Celsius. We have the pressure in atmosphere. We also have the events with entry. Okay, so it's not timed. We're going to be working with it. Now, we also have a flask that has this white stopper on here, and we got this blue valve. Now I'm going to shut it to the outside world. When it's like this, that means the air is closed off to the outside world. We have the tube that runs to our gas pressure sensor. We also have our temperature probe, but you already knew that. We also are going to be using a warm water bath. Now it's not boiling, just a warm water bath. Okay? We're also going to use a cold water bath as well. So, let's get this party started. So you're going to have 4 conditions. The first condition is condition 1, and that's going to be at room temperature. This is going to be really hard because you just got to sit there and just let it do nothing. That's right, absolutely nothing. So, with that, then you're going to wait a certain amount of time. It's in your instructions. You're going to go over to here, and at this point now, you press the green well, you don't have to worry about pressing the green triangle. I'll get that set up. But you're going to find the keep button, again, with that funny little logo. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to enter keep, and then it's going to ask you for a condition. Now, in this case here, guys, you can write down condition 1 because that's at room temperature. And now we have a point. Now we're ready for condition 2. Condition 2 is we're going to take, somebody is going to take their hands and they're going to wrap it around the flask like this. Now they're going to do that for a certain number of minutes, and that's all they have to do is just wrap that around. Okay? So what's the idea behind it? We're providing human body warmth to our flask. When that time is done, the person still has to hold on to their flask, you know, hand wrapped around the flask, while the other person goes and hits the keep button like this. And now instead of condition 1, we now call it condition 2. Hit OK. So now we have that. Now we're going for condition 3. Condition 3 deals with the warm water. Okay? It's not boiling hot water. It's just a little warm water. So what you're going to do, we're going to take our temperature probe and our flask. Okay? I'm going to set this down so you guys can see. We're going to put the flask in here like this and put the temperature probe in like this. So that's what it's going to look like. Okay, just keep the wires away. And again, this is not that hot. It's just a little bit warm, a little warmer than body temperature, because that's all we want. We're not that really interested in it. Then we're going to wait a certain number of minutes. Then we're going to come back to here, and Then we're going to press keep, hit the back arrow so you got it, and then we can enter condition 3 and hit OK. And now we got 3 data points. Now, our last condition. This is the one where the stuff's not going to be at your table. Somebody, one of your partners is going to have to bring it in. It's going to be a tray that's got water in it. Yes, it's a shoebox. Okay, it's got water in it, and it's got this ice pack in there. Now, the idea, guys, we're not trying to make it freezing. We just want it that we can take this and put that in here like this. That's all we need to do. And let it sit there for a bit. Okay? Then when the time is coming, we can go ahead, press keep, press the back arrow, and then we have condition 4, press OK, and now you can hit stop. You can hit the red square, like that. So you got these data points. And let's look at our XY table. So here's what we have. These are your data. Okay, so you're going to be looking at what your condition is, what's the temperature, and what's the pressure. And that's it for the lab. Fairly simple. But we're going to check out to see if Gay-Lussac's law really is legit. Okay? It's Grandmaster C signing off. Peace!